You familiar with the utopian rat experiment?
I am, yeah.
Have you heard of this guy?
No.
Basically, there was this guy who's a bit of an odd character. He wanted to do this thing. They were this experiment,
Behavioral sync,
which he did multiple times. Oh, John Calhoun. Oh, funny enough.
Oh, there you go.
He did this experiment, which was quite
quite controversial, right?
Yeah, quite controversial, quite divisive, and quite talked about, especially for its time. I still think to some experiment more so today. Basically, he made a giant rat city, right? But the concept was the rats would have everything they could ever need. All water would be given to them, unlimited food, unlimited water,
unlimited shelter.
So there was no need to do anything. And all the rats just got really fucking weird really quickly. Like some of the rats would like, I don't know how to like explain this in a non-weird way. Like they would like alpha rats would like take over. So only like a couple of the rats were allowed to breed. And like some of the rats would like try to breed. Some of the like male rats would try to breed with male rats. Which, you know, they
turned the rats gay.
They turned the rats gay. And like some of the mice got like so dependent on like eating around other mice that they would starve if there was no other mice to eat in front of. So many like weird things. But at the time it was kind of like trying to talk about the parallels between like modern day humanity where all of our needs are taken care of and we've become, you know, we've become complacent.
Yeah.
And I guess we'd turn gay if we get everything.
If this keeps going, everyone's going to be gay.
Oh, just to clarify, I don't think you turn gay. Just in case somebody does actually believe that. But he did this experiment multiple times and kept like upping it and upping it and upping it. But I think it was always quite a what do you call it? Controversial.
Yeah.
You know, there wasn't much science behind it other than make the rats
Gay.
gay. It was very weird. But like also the populations would like plummet after a while.
Yeah, I think
like,
it said the infancy mortality rate was 96% or something.
Yeah, because the mothers stopped trying to take care of the kids. Like, I don't know why it would happen, but essentially they would have kids and they wouldn't, like the rats would just leave them, which is really unusual because rats normally don't do that.
Yeah.
But it like completely changed the psychology of these rats. But I don't know how valid it is or, how scientifically well conducted it was. But it's an interesting thought experiment, at least, to be like to talk about it and bring it up, especially with stuff like social media, because often it's a comparison to like kind of that of like we've reached the final stage of humanity where all we need now is each other's validation. We don't need any other needs.
No, the next step is just having AI just take over everything, and we don't need to think, we don't need to feel, we just get fed stuff, get fed content, get fed entertainment, get fed whatever.
Yeah. WALL-E is a documentary. At this point. That's how we're all going to end up.
But I think this was like quite like, you know, when it was in the 60s or 80s, whenever it happened, it was like very alarmist because they were like, look, we're gonna go extinct just like the rats if we don't like take care. Interesting.
Do you guys think AI is going to wipe out humanity? Do you think there's a possibility of that, or is that just sci-fi drivel?
I mean, I recently saw a video of like a bunch of people who work in the AI field and have been working in the AI field who straight up admitted being like, yeah, they're going to take over soon. And I'm like, if the people making this shit is saying that, then I'm fucking worried. But like, obviously, I think there is going to be some kind of like revolution or whatever it might be where the common man will be like, we're not going to let that happen. Fuck that shit. And try to fight over it. But how effective will that be? I don't know. You know, at this point, maybe it's already too late because too many people are too complacent with using AI for everyday needs. But
well, I think one of the bigger red flags is like when the US government was asking for like AI companies, which one of you is okay with us using AI for military targets? And only one of them was like, I would rather you not.
Yeah.
And then all the other ones were like, sure.
The other one's like, how much?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, okay.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
That feels like the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that we should have the drones be piloted by AI.
Yeah. I honestly think humans are going to wipe each other out before AI does.
We'll find a way.
Yeah, we've tried, you know.
Yeah, it's gotten close.
I think
many
they're
times.
really good at like surviving in small groups.
Yeah.
Like I think there'll always be like a couple of people that make it. I don't think I'll be one of them.
Have you
No,
heard
I'm
about
definitely
the thought experiment? Is it Roko's basilisk?
Oh, what's
Roko's
this?
basilisk.
No, never heard of it.
It was this thought experiment.
this on here?
Roko's
there it
basilisk.
is.
Damn.
Damn, you're good.
Damn, I'm good.
Okay, it's a thought experiment which states that there could be an artificial superintelligence in the future that, while otherwise benevolent, would punish anyone who knew of its potential existence. Oh, I have seen this.
So this
Yes.
started out as I think like a creepypasta or something.
Yeah,
But it was marketed as the thought experiment that if you know this, then you're fucked, right? Because you have it's the forbidden knowledge.
It's like the game.
You've opened Pandora's
You've lost the
box.
game now.
yeah. So yeah, it's like if there is an AI super intelligence that has taken over humanity, right? It'll be benevolent to whoever supported its existence.
That's interesting.
But by knowing this, if you know that Roko's basilisk is coming, if you know the super intelligence is coming, if you are not doing everything in your best interest to further its existence, then
It'll kill you.
Then it will not be benevolent to you, and it will torture you, right? So
That's so fucking scary.
That's kind of scary.
That's some cosmic horror
So
shit.
everyone who is watching this podcast, now that you know this forbidden knowledge, what are you going to do about it?
We killed you all.
Are
gang.
you now going to bow down to the future AI overlords? You can't feign ignorance anymore because you now have been given the forbidden knowledge.
Because it knows that you know now.
Yes.
I want to read that. I have no voice and I must scream. Is that what it is?
Oh, I have no mouth and I must
That's
scream.
it. I have no.
Yeah,
mouth,
that is an amazing short
That's
story.
such a banger title, man.
It's such a
That
banger.
is-
And the cover is sick as fuck as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is easily one of the best short stories I've ever read. If you don't know, Harlan Ellison, who's like one of the greatest sci-fi writers of our generation, wrote this short story called I Have No Mouth, I Must Scream. Basically, it's about this, set way in the future, about this AI called AM, that has essentially taken over all of the world and has killed most of humanity, except for 5 people. And it has trapped these 5 people in this never-ending AI world that continuously tortures these people while they're trying to like escape from it. But it's a very bleak and very scary thing, and it's fucking insane because I think he wrote this in like the 60s or something.
1967.
Yeah. And it sounds scarily a lot like what might happen soon.
This is like the I heard from some tech bros that I know some people, and they were telling me that there's like a big thing of like they're genuinely like, yeah, you gotta get in the upper class before the AI takeover.
Why the upper class?
Because there's a strong belief with a lot of these tech bros that like once AI hits like AGI, like full super intelligence, if you're not in the top, you're going to be in the permanent underclass.
Oh shit!
So like you either gotta. So they all say like not going to make it if you're not going to be.
You're not going to make it.
Not going to make it if you're not going to be in the upper class.
Jesus Christ!
So they all now the big thing is like 996. You got to work 9 to 9, 6 days a week to make it. Otherwise, you're going to be in the permanent underclass.
Who came up with those metrics?
I look. All I'm saying is it's fucking convenient for all these big companies, isn't it?
Yeah, I bet.
It's very convenient for these big companies. Everyone now is working very hard. No more playpens at Google now. No, it's a fucking work.
We're gonna continue. We're gonna continue paying like shit, but hey, you'll be in the good graces of the AI overlord one day.
Yeah, so depressing. Yeah. So, what is happiness? I don't know, but we know what happiness isn't.
What isn't it?
Everything we discussed is pretty bad.
The future.
That was a big tangent that we went on. But submit your AI overlords. Why not? It's coming.
Yep. All right, let's look at the next question. The next question is, how do you know?
That's a great question.
Isn't this a
I was going to
Vsauce
say
video?
this was shit. I was going to say this
That's a great question because I can answer that easily.
I'm pretty sure there's a Vsauce video
I
title.
don't.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't?
Bro, we've had how many episodes of Trash Taste? I definitely don't know. Brother,
We don't know.
I have more evidence of me not knowing
my favorite thing is recently, Joey, you said, what was it about figs? You said they were like dried dates.
Oh yeah. I thought I knew,
I think it was like
and I did it.
completely wrong. And I didn't know
I think I
either.
said prunes with dried figs or
Yeah.
something. Completely wrong on that. My bad, gang.
Mudan's going to add a sound from now on. I'm just saying this to Mudan. He's adding it now. Here's the fact check sound. So audio listeners, you'll know when we get fact checked.
Yep.
There you go.
It's going to be dinging every 20 seconds.
that's not good for audio listeners. Because
Yeah,
what
ding.
ding, 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 ding,
Just
ding,
like-
ding, ding,
just
ding.
so- it's like the bullshit alarm. Like we just said some bullshit.
Can they just ding us when we say something factually incorrect?
Yeah.
Possibly.
It's still going to be a lot this episode.
How do you know? I don't.
We don't know, right? That's the
I
scary
think the
thing.
scary part about being an adult is that you realize how many people around you don't really know what they're talking about.
100%.
And how much like just people kind of just go with the flow for a lot of things. I think that's also how we have so many like, you know, you hear about these terrible big disasters that happen. Just a lot of people just being like, sure, I'll go with it.
Did you all have that kind of like epiphany moment where I think I was maybe like 22, 23, you know, going into adulthood, quote unquote. And, you know, before then, when you were in like primary school or when you were a kid, like you'd look at the adults and you look at your parents and you'd be like, man,
They're going to figure it out. They're so
they've
smart.
figured it out. They know so much. And then you get to that one moment where you're just like, damn, all y'all are dumb as hell.
Well, I think
like,
there's that
you don't
like,
know what the
constant
hell.
anxiety growing up as a kid, knowing that you're dumber than everyone.
Yeah.
But you know that you're, you know, just lacking experience.
Yeah.
And then I got to McDonald's and I was like,
Yeah. It's not that they're smarter than you. It's just that they're smarter at convincing you that they're not
people
as
are
dumb
just
as you.
confident, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Should we go to the next one?
Short answer, we don't know.
I don't know, man.
We don't know anything about anything.
You don't.
We can only make speculations.
You know, I let someone smarter than me know more than me.
Yeah, we are just three
I think the
YouTubers.
problem is that we have too many people who think they know in positions where they're telling you how to think. I don't know.
Yeah, nothing even comes up when you type it in.
Yeah, I don't know how this was that. Whatever. Let's go next one.
But I think the important thing about this question is that you should constantly question if you do know. I think the important thing is not knowing. I think the important thing is actually asking yourself if you're actually correct. Because I think that's the one thing that's missing a lot these days, you know, is people being maybe a bit too sure they know.
Yeah, like Joey thinks that figs are dried prunes.
Yeah, something like that.
Aren't figs dried figs? I guess.
No. Prunes are dried figs. I think that's what I said.
okay.
Yeah. I thought that's what it was, but clearly not.
Yeah, it's me. Because I remember when we pulled it up, I was like, "That doesn't look like it." But I guess I don't know.
Yeah, but both of you were like, oh,
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know. I'm not a fig expert.
clearly I'm not either.
I don't even know where figs come from. I don't know how you make a fig. They
I
look
don't
so,
think,
they
now
look
that
so
I think about it,
funky.
I don't think I've ever eaten a fig.
You've definitely eaten a fig.
You think?
I have a giant bag of dried figs
Figs.
in my house.
But how do you know?
Yeah, well, what is a fig? We
I don't know what a fig is.
What is a
I
fig?
don't know what a fig is. I
don't know either.
Like I've seen it, I've eaten it, I've held it, and I'm like, I don't get it.
What is it?
Well, I don't get what this is.
I asked Cindy what a fig was, and I didn't fact check this. So I'm just gonna. Is it dried honeycomb? I don't even know if that's right.
That's even more worse.
I don't know.
I thought I had a fucking.
You know how like when I look at an apple and I'm like, yeah, it's an apple.
Yeah.
When I look at a fig, I'm like, I don't get it. I don't know what that is.
Kai, can we settle this?
I don't know
once
what that
and for
is.
all? What is a fig?
Like it doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay.
Oh, it's just a fucking fruit.
No, I know that.
yeah.
I know.
What, you didn't know it was a fruit?
No, I didn't actually.
You've definitely had figs.
I've definitely had figs.
Wait, okay, then question. What is a prune?
Your
It's
mama.
I thought it was a dried fig, but it's
so
not.
Is a dried fig just?
Oh, it's a dried plum.
So is a
you
dried
go.
fig just a fig then?
Yeah.
What? That's just confusing. This entire fucking argument came out because I was like, why are raisins not called dried grapes? And then suddenly we're just picking and choosing what we're going to fucking call different things dried versus just the actual fruit name.
I think
You know?
raisin's like one of the only ones. Because dried apples, we call them dried apples, dried oranges.
How often do you eat dried apples?
I've never had a dried apple. No, I have.
Yeah, dried apples are
The-
delicious.
like the crunchy ones.
yeah,
right?
the apple
that-
chips. They're great.
I think there's a dehydrated.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What's the difference between dehydrated and
Vsauce
dry?
music plays now. I don't know. Angia, also known as dry figs. Wow, okay.
Okay, so there is a word for it.
You know, I just don't see like figs often enough, so that's why I'm like confused by their existence. I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not Mediterranean.
We know.